Alright, this is what I would call part 2 of this Shia jihad for Sicily, which was in response to a crusade for Sicily that happened on the previous episode, which was a huge success. But now, there's many problems in both Sicily and at home. Raiders are about to take that place, which even if, hang on a moment, is the Holy Order available at this time? No. Holy Roman Empire is using them. For what reason? Oh, Britannia is going up against them. Yeah. British Empire, which they're able to take, well, they vassalized Ireland, so the British Empire is in full force. Now, wait, what are you going to do? Hire mercenaries? There's a huge number of mercenaries. Again, just only temporary. Stay there. They're having another one of those trade wars. So for now, we're going to try to retake one of those holdings that Shia Muslims took. And we notice they have not moved yet, for whatever reason. But we're taking the holdings back. I already assigned Radislava, who's the siege leader, to retake those holdings faster. And if they come down here, then we're going to support them. While meanwhile down in northern Africa, which we control Benghazi, Anajabania, and Sirte. And now most of their armies are down in the North African front, as well as in Malta, which we refuse to send armies to Malta because there's no way, not happening, of sending our troops to Malta while they're there, because it's hilly terrain and amphibious assaults, all these penalties. That's suicide. But speaking of suicide, I'm not spending our time. What do you mean I? It's Divna that's there. I'm in Sicily. Well, we have to get out of Leptis Magna, just go far, because these guys over there are moving this way. Our retinue is our own long-range desert group. We raid smaller troops, and we do a bit of reconning to reveal the fog of war of what's ahead. And also, I made a mistake. This is the wrong type of marriage. So, request them. We're breaking up. Thanks for the money. I've screwed it up. It's supposed to be matrilineal. But, Yelena is getting married matrilineally. So yeah, that was a little mistake on my part before we started recording. Okay, what's that guy's name? Hey, want to get remarried? Matrilineally? No? 2 line succession. Damn! Again, we're using this like a phone book. Would have loved an attractive man to marry. So again, gender, married, doesn't have to matter if it joins court or not. Looking for a man who's not married. Anyone attractive. Whoops. How do you spell attract? Yeah. At the right age, of course. Starting from 16. I mean, there's he, but I already screwed that up. Attractive, lustful, that would be grand and thrifty. But he's a mayor of Paris, so damn it, don't marry mayors. Persian man, who's Orthodox. Okay, if not attractive, then anyone strong. Again, start from 16. Yeah, he's pretty young. They'll say no. 200 line succession. A bastard. Bastards don't inherit anything, so he'll say yes. Okay, I guess I'll marry this guy. Both commanders. Yeah, we need strong children these days. Again, the reason why I need to be married. This nephew, he's strong, but he's sickly. I wish I could kill him right now, but unfortunately there isn't much to do to backing. Which is once again my fault for that previous episode due to lack of oversight. And I don't think it'll be enough to, let's go on. Anyways, let the war continue. Now that we got this interesting. And of course, screw in there. Oh, and turn off that plot before anyone gets to know. And we captured a lot of prisoners. Don't attack that army. I think they might be chasing us. By us, I mean Divna's son. Sicilians are getting back together again. We're retaking the holdings now. They haven't moved in yet. So there you go. Matrilineal married. Strong bastard who is a Lightfoot leader. I don't think you're qualified to be a commander. In our army, at least. Oh, they landed troops right on our shore. Wasn't amphibious, it's just they've just came in. Okay, they're on the move again. As far as war score is concerned, okay, 10 with 25, so that's need to occupy more or win a few more battles. But they're going to take Malta, so this war is going to continue no matter what. Even if we retake all the Sicilian holdings. And unfortunately, I forgot, once again, bad oversight. So Orsera is no longer... Well, it's still prosperous, it's just still need a castle burn now. It's just a castle. It can be rebuilt. So yeah, let's take care of these guys before we waste any more money on... Again, admit your mistakes. They're still coming. Okay, move this way. We'll know if we need to move again. This place is liberated. 2 more to go. They're turning around. They're going back and forth. I guess they're on patrol. They didn't bother taking the North African holdings. Hey, aren't you going to take care of those guys over there? There, raiders driven out. That's fine. Yeah, castle's been raided, and we didn't pay attention. I told her this war is so big, I paid half attention to what goes on here. I think I know what they're waiting on. They're waiting for the ships to arrive. To get on board. finish one more holding to retake, which you did. No. That was some other place that was sieged. Okay, now you can go this way. 2 animal parts will do. I need a drink. You know I'm depressed. Brew me a potion. Just combine the 2. Gotta make it work. We'll follow. If they come, let them have it. Alright, no longer depressed. I'm ready to have some children whenever you're ready. For the sake of the Empire. Either that or Yelena's did it first. Well, she got it first. Boric hit it first. That's all I gotta say about that. Don't worry, the Empire's secure. The succession line, that is. Yep, I knew it. They're moving in to pick up some of their guys. They're probably gonna head for Malta or somewhere in Sicily. We may consider sending this army back this way. It's the only enclave where we can reinforce again. They're really gathering over there. Oh yeah, we still have some of the Bedouin and Berber children in our prisons, along with many other commanders. They're reinforcing the Malta siege. That's what they're doing. Killed off their entire army here. Shall we return to North Africa? I'm thinking about it. We do not go to Malta at all, because that would be unnecessary loss of life. And fighting over there would be, oh, too dangerous, but that's where the decisive battle shall be. But should we really bring all of our forces down to the Libya, Tunisia area? I'm really considering it, because after you fight these guys, go to Capua and reinforce. They got most of the Zaguan Empire troops into their ships. We were contemplating on going back down to North Africa. We'll get moving again. It's time to go. Yep, they are reinforcing the siege of Malta. No, 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 no. Do not go over there. If only we catch them from behind. Which is like our way of missing their supply lines. I'm still trying to antagonize their Grand Master. Let's see. They will all leave on the 15th. Yep, everybody's at Malta. Well, Yelena, I don't know if I should let you be out in the front line like that. You could get killed. You're pregnant. but accept the risk. Oh, those raiders just prevented the reinforcements from moving in. What are the odds? Right, as you were. Captured some commander. One of those Mojahides. Just go, okay, they took all the holdings, and it's only a matter of time before they're gonna get them out of here one by one. Yep, they're picking up their guys soon. All the ships are moving in. We told them to move to Capua and reinforce that army. Small detachment. Go get them. It's their army. Even if we kill a few of those guys, it'll add up the war score in battles just by a little. And plus, they'll probably want to regroup with the rest of their main army. My niece. But however, agnatic cognatic rules won't matter. I haven't reigned over 10 years where I could change that. Not to mention it has to be at peace. That's the case if you don't get a son. Again, he's born normal. The guy she's married to. Raid them. Divna has a reputation of capturing many prisoners. I'm not going to catch him in time. I don't like those odds, so go to Bila. So for now on, inactive, reinforce. Raiders. Alright, we're going to catch them, even though you're going to be heading into slow fever and smallpox territory. All I could say to you is good luck. And God bless you. The army's getting out of Malta now. They're going to be landing somewhere soon. Where we'll be fighting them soon. Alright, took a piece of their army. Oh, all the way over there again. On a patrol. Alright, we're moving in. Where's Bartolo? That guy who is a cavalry leader as well. And this guy a flanker. Or matter of fact, get the giant. I have a bad feeling about this because these guys are going to be coming on in. The Malta are there, and battle's going to be ongoing. Just in case. Okay, they all left the Malta channel. Shit, what the hell are you doing? Okay, they're still heading for the Malta channel. They haven't picked up all of their guys yet. You go this way now. 68%. Which again, they hold Malta now. Once they leave Malta, we may have to move in and retake that area. Unless the Sicilian army can do that. If they even can. Oh, we're following the little army there as well. It's only a matter of time before Divna will fight them again. Change my mind. Yep, we're hot on their trail. Divna's on their trail. I keep saying the we stuff again. So they never left. They haven't left Malta yet. They don't have enough ships. You know, get back in the front line. You're not pregnant anymore. You're breastfeeding your child, which is fine. While I still need to get pregnant. What's taking you so long? Unless I have to sway you. I mean, getting this guy like you will make you more likely to be pregnant by him. Fight in Nafusa. Yep, that's your job. Just cut them off. Don't let them, you know, regroup and eventually get together all in one or two army groups that they have. Back to Tunis or nearby with you. Once again, Disney captures another prisoner. She has a track record. She doesn't kill people, she captures them. Okay, that's where the Sicilian and Papal army is going. They're going straight to the capital. That's good. Take it to them. That's what you gotta do. Yeah, but again, I'm still hesitant about the Malta thing. I mean, capturing North African holdings would have been a way to end the war, but I don't think it's the way. I want to get down there. I think there's no other choice. As I said, there's no other choice. If you need to win this war, take Malta back. So, this is going to be a suicide mission. They still do not have enough ships, but they're still reinforcing little by little. While you just patrol the coast, if you see any more guys getting on ships, just try to attack them. Just go as far as you dare, till you see the Strait of Gibraltar, then head back. And speed, didn't I? These are just retinue, they're not actually part of the jihad. Oh dear. How much is the supply limit for Malta? Okay. So as they're gonna go on a patrol, meanwhile, well, this is it. We have to take Malta at all costs. Their army can't leave because they don't have enough ships. Whatever the heck they're doing, they're preoccupied. We don't see any indication of where the rest of their army is at. And, guess we have to do it. And as soon as you land, then they have to come in, and again, they have the hills, and it's going to be a naval landing, which is a big penalty. Doesn't matter how well equipped you are, what matters is that morale. And I'm personally leading troops, so this is for the fate of the Empire, which unfortunately I cannot get rid of nor do anything about that. So if we survive this, then this could be the greatest victory of this war. When it'll begin? 18. As soon as it hits 18, Yelena's troops must move in. Eventually, give birth to a daughter, not a son. Still out on patrol. Bearing 26 on the Malta Channel. Made our landing, and the Battle of Malta is ongoing. One day you'll have to specialize and hear the voice of my old quartermaster in my head. As I look over the battlefield and the hills of Malta, the sight fills me with resolve. I need to find a focus for future battles, but what it'll be. Master rough terrain. Now we are the master of the hills, not them. But it's not over yet. This is an amphibious landing, and they still have the high ground. So we'll fight better on hills. Here comes Yelena's army. Let's reinforce. Come on, sister. They do not have heavy cavalry, but we do. I'm about to be reinforced right now. Seems we can't prevent it. I guess we don't need them here, but what would it mean since we defeat them and they're still on the island? Does that mean we're just going to systematically destroy them? And their ships are moving in. I guess we did make great timing. Okay, Katarina, my army will go back to the ships. You need to retake that area, because you have Radislava with you. She picked up Trickster. It's good. While they continue on the long-range patrol. Thank goodness. I think the rest of their army disappeared. Drove them into the sea, one would think. Hopefully they'll be combat ineffective for about a couple of months. Thought it was a suicide mission, but I didn't pay attention to the casualties on St. Paul. They lost more than we do, even if we didn't need the Second Army to be here. Thinking we should go back down to North for... Where are they going? Over there, in Nobitus. It's where modern... No, not modern day, but that's where ancient Troy is. Is that where they're waiting on? Yes. They're in Nobitus. And they're getting together. I was thinking about returning to North Africa, but not necessarily. Unless we want to go down and just take one holding in Leptis Magna and then get out. Just our army will do the liberating now. Now we can see all. Take one holding and get out. Retinue must return. You got as far as you dare. We know where they are now. Prepared invasion of Bulgaria. Oh boy. At least there's other problems back home in the Balkans. Going back to Sicily now. So just stay here, retake all the holdings in Malta, and we'll get back at them. We're just gonna take one holding and get out. Just one holding and Leptis Magna. Okay, it's a small number, don't worry about that yet. But they'll be picking up the rest soon, unless they're gonna go on foot and take the long way round. Excuse me. It's the lunch. Why am I not yet pregnant? Oh, wait a minute. Family focus, I forgot about that. This will improve it. Okay, we took Leptis Magna. Should we really, Retinue is coming back. Their fort level isn't at their best right now, so I guess... You know what? Get them back here. Let the Retinue deal with the rest. Sir. Should be over soon. We found our groove. Go to wherever they may be going. Here goes. Aha! I know exactly where they're going. This may be risky, but we're gonna get ahead of them. Or not. We've retook all the... well, except for one holding in Malta, and one in Leptis Magna paid off. Thank goodness this war is over. After how long? 5 years and 8 months. Not as long as the Great Conquest. It's just a two-front war felt like an eternity. Alright. The greatest, it seems, does not favor the Muslim people. After the jihad for Sicily, yeah. After second defeat setbacks, Calipovia has called off the jihad for Sicily against Despot and Dronicos of Sicily. Well, you won big again. Well, meanwhile, I have to go home. Yeah, we'll be on foot. We'll hump it out. Pick up the rest. Pregnant again yet? No, still breastfeeding. And Radenko has died of the Great Pox. Well, at least he lived through the whole war. At least he lived through the whole thing. An Italian holy war for Dracion. Stole my idea. Those guys. Oh yeah, just land it. Don't worry about it. Maybe a retinue will take care of that. Maybe some understatement. Matter of fact, how much is for both? Okay, we can disband this safely. These are acceptable losses. They can be reinforced. Screw it. Just get our retinue home. I just want a child. Huh? Oh, you're seducing me. You got lover's pox. I do not want that. Uh, it'll never happen. Sex appeal plus 10. Oh yeah, the scars, which, again, they're not from the battle. That was from that little thing that I touched that was hot. Now get them home, no matter what it takes. Tezalovic. Oh yes, the prisoners. The wounds within. After the Battle of Serenica, it is my duty to inform the families of fallen soldiers of their fate from the North African front. At night, I still see the hatred burning in the eyes of a teenage daughter. I know it is not my fault, but I've destroyed their lives. Oh! Oh! I can't become depressed again, and what's worse, depressed or stressed for fertility? Guess I'm gonna be depressed again. Some people are always gonna want me dead. I'm gonna be cynical for this. Can't brew myself another potion. And if Yelena manages to get a son soon, then Empire is saved. So now we're in an uncertain future for this whole conflict. Which all we could do is just rest. Don't fight any wars until you have until one of us has a son. The prisoners. Time to start ransoming a bunch of them. No, keep swaying him. You need to come to bed with me so we can have a child. What's so hard about that? I know I'm depressed again. I do not want to die of depression. Because I just cannot kill my nephew. But at least I finished my book. The Tezalovic Cookbook by Katarina. Okay, what is this? +1 stewardship and +5 dynasty. Written by Katarina of the Tezalovic. This is supposedly a collection of dishes and delicacies favored by her family. Yeah, that's a pretty interesting thought about that. There's a daughter. How long does it take for you to be breastfeeding? Empire of Mali? We'll sign a non-aggression pact? Alright. This will be interesting. At least as far as I'm concerned. And I'm still doing that to that guy? Huh. Oh, spread some nasty rumors about him. I don't have that many ingredients, do I? No? Pregnant. Just pray for a son. This is going to be my first child, and I feel completely lost. 31 years old I am. What if I'm doing something wrong? What if something bad happens? What shall I do while I wait for the day of my labor? Well, knowing I'm depressed, so I need to rest and avoid any hard task. However, what's going on over there? Norway's winning. It's an invasion for Bulgaria. When you said Bulgaria, that means... Oh my goodness, that's going to be all of it. And in the future, there could be a crusade for Bulgaria. I'm uncertain about my future, and I cannot stop worrying about the life of my unborn child. Perhaps I should make a vow to the Holy Virgin Mary and pray her to ease my tribulations and help me give birth to a strong and healthy child. I must do this. I decide what kind of vow to the Virgin I wish to take. Well, knowing Dimitar, okay, the statue of the Holy Virgin stands over the chapel's alcove, the divine child resting on her arm. I kneeled before it and I looked up at her somber smile. Well, because of these good traits that I have, I don't have chaste. I don't need to be chaste. I'm already humble. I'm not that charitable, temperate. Okay, I vowed to be charitable. I give my wealth to the needy, and the Holy Virgin may bless me with a strong and healthy child. I have a lot of money, so I vow to be charitable. Vow of charity. Yeah, this'll do. It's too bad you're homosexual. But I know some other commander that is homosexual. I believe that's Divna, right? The other one who's a lesbian? Yeah. At first, the signs were small, easily dismissed as coincidences, but now becoming too frequent to be ignored. I will give birth under auspicious stars. I must be sure to interpret all signs correctly, due to my high learning skill. Yelena, we never had time to stargaze. Ever since the Crusade and the Jihad, we never had time to go stargazing together. Okay, good. My husband love each other. Lost the humble trait for this, because it's family focus related. My guest, Yelena, has finally arrived. I've been looking forward for the two of us getting together and review the work of each other. There is still some time before nightfall. However, a few suggestions of how we could spend the time. Hey, have you seen my observatory? Italy's going to war. I laid Princess Yelena to the observatory and waited for her reaction when we stepped inside. At first she looked around and after, well, she asked a few simple questions, but I got the feeling that it was not very impressive. Oh, well, we're here to study after all. The conversion of Kola. Kola, the High Chief ordered girl arm. That's all the way up there. It's by the Holy Roman Empire. God has finally touched them. Alright, night is almost upon us, and the first stars are finally making themselves visible to the sky outside. Should tell Yelena that it is time. Time to see if we can uncover new secrets. Just get ready. Yelena and me have been looking at stars for a few hours already. Suddenly it occurred to me. Stars are aligned in different patterns, taking shapes of different figures, but they're not really moving, are they? They always seem to have the same location in relation to one another. Yelena, take notes! I'm a stargazer. More learning. But what do I get? Military advances. Climb the tree on that. Yeah, we have to up the town infrastructure for more income. And I am considering intervening on that war for... Wait a minute. It's not all of Bulgaria. It's Lithuania, Bulgaria. That's this area, and that area. Oh, and this area too. Matter of fact, all of this. This is what they wanted. All of this. I'll consider intervening. Oh, you're one of the new commanders that's been replaced. Because the old one died out. Wasn't there another guy around? Another organizer is what we need? Oh, just bring vertical. There you go. Do I still have that old fearful vision? Yes. You know, based on that Battle of Malta, I'm surprised this wasn't part of it. Just click the lesser option. Baby's coming. Dawn is upon us. The first light appears on the horizon. I guess we can agree that the night was an immense success. We took plenty of notes and learned a thing or two. Maybe we'll have an opportunity to continue our research in the future. Let's do this again sometimes. Oh yeah, that English war. Another invasion from Pomerania. Lithuania. Which Lithuania? What the heck? There used to be a Poland and now it left us. And it's ran by a Pomeranian, not a friggin' Bulgar. Must have slipped under my radar. When did he get that title? He inherited just last year. You're still around. How did you lose it? Well then. That changed things. So we lost Poland. And it didn't happen during that Civil War and whatnot. And speaking of Civil War, bad timing. I'm really considering about intervening. Will I have a son or will I have a daughter? That's the real question. Doesn't matter. Because first, she's born normal. Elisabetta. Let's give it a name. So the line of succession is secure, so we can all breathe a sigh of relief. Nothing has happened that contributed to my vision in the water. I'm starting to think I didn't see anything at all. It was so long ago. Fearful vision's been removed. Well, I've yet to cleanse myself from the impurities after labor. Elisabetta should be baptized as soon as possible, given that she is the heir of Bosnia, and the only one at that. I make sure that the rite celebrating her coming into this world is as grandiose as possible. Get the Pope. We have the money. And who should be the godparent? I trust the Ivakovic, because they're a very pious family. Yep, blessed by the Pope. Baptized by the Pope. Well now, I guess we'll consider intervening, because this invasion is still ongoing. I mean, Ragusa's there, Bulgaria's there, Pomerania is there. It's offered to join. Is there room for all of us here? All 30,000? Okay, now we know the rally point. over here. Well, we're off to war. And sister... A month has passed since I gave birth to little Elisabetta. It is tradition I should undergo my churching, as any good Christian mother does, and rejoin the Holy Church now that my body has been cleansed of all the impurities. I cannot wait to take the communion again. I submit myself to the forgiving embrace of our Lord, ready to partake his sacred flesh after a long abstinence imposed by my pregnancy. Yet I must be certain to be free of sin before I undergo the Holy Communion. Just make a donation. Took the communion from the priest's hand, a warm sense of bliss filled my heart. I feel whole and at peace once again, ready to put the pain and unclean memories of labor behind, ready to move forward with my life. I feel so relieved right now. Alright, where's your enemy? There they are. So just assemble enough of the forces, and then we'll deal with them. The vow I made was not in vain. The Holy Virgin has blessed me with a healthy, strong girl. I must still keep true to my vow. I'll get charitable. I'm happy with that. Doesn't make her get the strong trait. More esoteric knowledge. Eventually I still have a long way to go to rank up. Thanks to me being a scholar. Okay. I think we got it enough. We just gotta deal with those guys over there. Where's Divna? You're one of the best commanders that Bosnia. You've served with distinction for capturing so many prisoners, some of which have yet to be released. Yeah, we shall meet them. You're not pregnant yet, huh? Okay, good. You're both healthy. Well, not quite. You're having a flu, but you'll get better. Hate to lose you. This priceless work of art. It'll just show that I really love my husband. My ladies, a duelist, struggling next to each other. We have to do something about these Norse soldiers. They're getting on us. What do you expect me to do? Well, we're already on the offensive, so we'll do that option. Retake those holdings. And how's Italy doing? They're doing me a favor. If they managed to take Drakion, excellent. If they didn't, then they didn't, and it'll be my turn. So yeah, I'm the Sword of the Blessed Virgin. I guess I did truly live up to Katarina I. Yeah, we're gonna be rivals till we're both bloody old, and looks like you're infirm. Yeah, I was hoping somebody would put you out of your misery. Once again, I'm keeping saying bad stuff about you with those nasty rumors. Pregnant again. So yeah, having a daughter is fine, but For once, I think it's about time to have a son. Because for a good portion of the century, Bosnia has been ruled by the most powerful women that I've ever seen. Alright, white peace, they called it off. Let's go home. Confused spies. I mean, he's the Grandmaster of the Fedayeen. You know, the assassins over there. Oh, right, you're from over there. I was wondering. That's French. Holy Roman Revolt. Tyranny. I don't know what bad he's done. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot. I noticed he had a Crusader trait. I didn't get a Crusader trait. Because I never went to Sicily during that crusade for that country. Smoother skin, shining eyes, fuller curves. The changes brought to this pregnancy have made me more beautiful than I ever was in my entire life. It's well worth the nausea. Pregnancy glow. Positively ravishing. Go to history, I'll get rid of him. It's kinda dangerous. It ain't safe for the baby. I don't care. See? Nothing to it. The Italians are winning. Saint Mislav the Righteous. He died 2 decades ago. Of all the Ivakoviches, this man is the saint. They canonized Mislav the Righteous. Many are those who work for Lucifer, but they all fade in the presence of Saint Mislav. It is said he ripped evil out of people, forcing them back into the right path for the glory of God. Which means the Ivakoviches finally have a bloodline, which will convert their counties faster and damage against religious enemies. He was the Count of Belgrade. But, told you, the Ivakovic is truly a pious family, and they finally got a saint. Ermenberg's ended it conclusively. Yeah. You were with us, and then you went down on a journey of your own, which was unsuccessful. And we don't need you now. We already have our own organizer in Divna. And wow, Italy did it. They took Drakion. Even though honestly I would have rather controlled that part of the country myself, but congrats. Which means eventually, I'm tempted to, I don't know about that. They're not that strong enough. Okay, they are that strong enough. If we beat the Byzantine Empire one more time, then there's a good portion that this country may fall to enemy hands. Depends on which term you use enemy for. We've created a duchy title. Oh, baby's coming again. Divna, take care of them. You know what to do. You should be in the center. Bring Yelena with you, and the giant. Another son. Oh, excuse me, daughter. Yeah, we'll keep the Mara name. We haven't seen that name in centuries. And just in case we lose the other. Ever be baptized by the Prince Bishop, Leonardo the Wicked. Ooh, boy. Yeah, this kinswoman. Compelling case. Yeah, baptize little children. It's something we don't often do. Speaking of doing things that we don't often do, I saw a horoscope option. How much would that cost? 300. I'm in no rush to be a MAGA, so I know she's the heir for now, so I have to make a horoscope. I need to know her future. The stars hold many secrets, but they're not decipherable. Using the right instruments and a frame of mind, I will uncover the destiny of Princess Elisabetta. Come what may, I prepare my tools and instruments for the long nights ahead. After spending many nights and analyzing the movement of the stars, I noticed Saturn is moving into this sign, influencing my daughter Elisabetta. I'm fairly certain that indicates she's destined for the battlefield, and combat prowess uncommon amongst most of our members of court. Now that's a load of bull. Yeah, I could not have made up a destiny more fitting for her. Thankful for my findings and will encourage any interest of this kind. There you go. Keep on winning. You 100% like me? I guess I should stop. Once part of Tunisia and others. Yeah, the master seducer himself. Yep, you are the protector. Conquest of Sicily. A host invasion by a Cathar. That's another thing. She should spend her money to increase more defenses. Make it look like these guys cannot penetrate through Zahumia's defenses. And that goes for all these places. Hang on a minute. Let me guess, it's Ragusa that's calling for help, right? Ragusan, Roman Gaul, war for the city. You want to take over a city? You must be nuts! You're taking on a whole kingdom yourself. Well then. What's going on over there, by the way? Oh my goodness! There's so many wars out there. At least none of them involve pagans. Strictly territorial. And you want to take over a city? He wants that. Well, I could respectfully decline it because, one, it's suicide, and two, I would not... I don't know, I have bigger plans for this series. I have big plans ahead. I'm surprised Yelena has not ranked up yet. The Great Library in Alexandria? I don't know. That is a hell of a gamble. 1,000. Okay. Set off to the expedition in Alexandria and hopefully find the ruins of the Great Library. Library, not library. I don't know which one of you pronounce it that way. Catch him. Shield Maiden. Well, she's not Shield Maiden, but... Oh, excuse me. Oh, never mind. That's a guy. It's the hair. It's the blonde hair. And thought it was for Oh, sorry about that. Mistaken for a woman. I'm bad with Norse names. And looks, apparently. What's the matter with you? You gonna take care of those guys? Yeah, sure. We already have an organizer in our own. This originally tended to be backup. The Knights of Calatrava. The Order of the Calatrava is the most recent addition to the Soldiers of the Cross. Having just been endorsed in a decree issued by the Catholic Church, these knights take their name from the castle recovered in Iberia from the clutches of the Muslim infidel. They stand ready to combat heathens and defend the pious in the name of any Catholic who is willing to provide for their upkeep. May their battles end in victory. Okay, let's have one more chunk. And Jerusalem's expanding again. Why? Man, quit holding a grudge. You already got enough daughters. And soon have a son. I definitely would like to have a son. Yeah, we could build these buildings now. Oh dear. As the days drag on, seemingly never ending, I can barely keep my eyes open. Seem to have no energy at all. Oh my god, you're still alive. You're 86 years old. I didn't know. Oh, okay, you may not be around for long. This old nun here has been around since forever. Even during the entire Sicilian North African campaign. Told me to eat plenty of spicy food to remedy my fatigue. Okay. But clearly, you're not at your head right now. And I'm just surprised you're alive this whole time. Hasn't at least suggests I probably have measles. Oh, weasels? No, definitely measles. Okay, she's a bit of infirm, so she's out of it. Proper to feel much better if my humors were restored to proper balance and that bloodletting was the best way to go about it. Not sure that did anything. Oh, I have a gout. That ain't good. It's normal, but combined with depressed, just give me a well test tune. I do not want to lose a limb for this. No way, no how. Okay, he's enlisted some help of the women in our family to cheer me up and keep my mind off the pregnancy while I wait for the child to be born. If nothing else, it's nice to have somebody to talk to when I'm not dealing with my duties as Empress. Fine, I suppose. Get comfortable. My eyes widened when Koyava let it go to my chambers. The foul smell of its flatulence made me both cover our noses. Cover my noses. There's only one nose. The physician pulled her hand away. Apologies, my lady. This is the treatment. She recommended deep breaths. Yep, clearly you are not at your head here. You're a long-time member of the Benedictine Order. Much matter of fact, are you even old enough to be the conversus? Kuiva. Wrong order. Misread. Just wondering if she'd been existing for so long. I figured she would be high rank. Yeah, just looking up out of my own curiosity. Apparently she's probably a low ranking. Yep, there she is. At the lowest rank. And has been a member for about... Oh, okay, you're relatively new to that society. I see. You've been doing this for only 12 years. Okay, I actually feel better. That's nice to know. Okay, I just want to live long enough to give birth to another son or daughter, and that's that. Here it comes. One of the mates helps me sit down. Gently take a feel of my belly and asking me if I'm comfortable enough. Another servant courageously holds a spoonful of soup close to my mouth. All this pampering for my gossips is really spoiling me. Don't worry, I can handle this. What a bother. The number of good dresses I'm still able to wear is growing increasingly smaller as my pregnancy takes its course. Shall I order new clothes to be tailored to my current measurements? Come on. Okay, I really need to order new clothes then. Might as well. We've got a son! Bet it's not a strong son. There's a name I have in mind. Oh no, not Vladislav. We don't need a reincarnation. There's a name I saw that is of a Bosnian origin. It starts with a T. Or we can give that name Priezda another, shot. So yeah. Screw it, just go with Priezda. I originally had what's going on. My labor worsened as my precarious condition I was in. The midwives looked worried. I feel so terribly weak. I'm bound to my bedroom. I stayed halfway between nightmares and reality, struggling on the brink of death. Troubled pregnancy? But I already... Oh, incapable. Oh, gee. My bleeding's yet to stop. Even with a child out, I'm still experiencing frequent accesses, despite the best efforts of my healers to stop flow of blood. No, not like this. Though my body's recovered from pregnancy, the pain I endured deeply scarred my mind. Every little sound puts me on alert, and it is harder and harder to find a resolve to go outside of my room, even to perform the simplest task. I'm still tired in. What was it again? Oh, now I'm an infirm. I'm able, but I'm an infirm. Oh, this just keeps getting worse and worse. And it's Italy. You're not on the council, are you? Well, at least I'll try to start swaying you. This boy needs to be baptized. I'm not gonna live long. Igor. I don't care who. Yep, all three of the children are baptized. Priezda. Noticed Mars moving to a sign influence in my son Priezda. Indicates he's destined for administrative tasks and a practical mind. Oh, just encourage it. We never know. What the tablet Smaragdina. When we found the engraved door to the chamber, we could hardly believe our eyes. Neophyte Yelena and I had nearly given up. That day would be the very last of our search. We had decided, so our discovery must surely have been a divine miracle. My hand shaking as I, along the surge, cleared the last rubble and heaved the door open. Lantern held high over our heads. My colleague and I entered first. The faint light on countless pots and chests, elaborate wall paintings, and a great forge. Something else reflected the light from deep within the chamber. Something vibrantly green. Yelena's breaths were quick, so it cannot be. Finally, the deepest secrets of Hermes Trismegistus shall be mine. The Emerald Tablet. Stone the Crows. We found it. Said to have been written by Hermes Trismegistus himself. The Emerald Tablet supposedly holds the secret of the prima materia and its transmutation, succeeding in deciphering its divine glyphs to bring one step closer to enlightenment and life eternal. Wow. Never thought I would live this long. But for once, I am not going to commit suicide. I need to live as long as I can. Give my child a few years. Then know Bosnia is in trouble. They want me to become celibate? What they tell me? I don't know about that. It's the least of your worries. Fertility is down. So just don't switch the focus. Family focus is a health focus. Correct? Yes. And we fear Italy is gonna go ape. Yep. In Verbosna has the most sophisticated hospital. Kuyava has finally passed away. Well, is there any other? We still have Muslim prisoners in here. Man, Divna, back in that North African campaign, really captured a... To be fair, a few of it is from the other ones. Oh yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Zahumia prospers. Excellent. So that's how you spell his name. Okay. Hey, a hunt will be perfect. You're into diplomacy. Okay, so let's hunt. It's martial-based activity, which is something I'm very familiar with. Alright, but he doesn't have the time. Should have picked the one for diplomacy. Pagan, the seducer. Yeah, I'm thinking about wrapping up this episode pretty soon. It's over there. Because we know that in the next episode, Katarina, Sword of the Blessed Virgin, will soon pass, and we know that the son Priezda is going to be too young to rule the Regency. And Regency in Bosnia is going to occur, and man, oh man, all these terrible things are going to be happening. Just trying to play nice with Italy. Surprised the giant is still with us. Knowing how long people live with gigantism. But to be fair, she's brawny. Makes her healthy. Am I not already charitable? Paid well, I assure you. Now we rank up. Gather the herbs in the hills. Hopefully that'll calm him down. This is all we can send away. None of them in their 20s. Zog Trepetovic. But he's a master seducer. He tried to seduce me. Well, he's envious, so... May never know. What if it's a bad beatification? Now brew me that potion. I need to get rid of depressed. Just give me that ginger root. One will do. If it works. There we go. Now I can live slightly a little longer. When does my treatment expire? 3 years. Okay, that treatment lasts a long time. Just wait for the therium to finish. And I'll wrap up this episode right now. So yeah, Bosnia's future is secure for now. Possess. Oh yeah, burn them. Okay. One last event. While I'm certainly a great scholar with several fine discoveries in my name, I'm not too proud to collaborate with like-minded colleagues. I've contemplated hosting some of my colleagues from the Hermetic Society for an intellectual gathering. It is time. I shall invite some of my favorite colleagues. Intellectual gathering, if it's okay. Here we go again. Preparation's been completed and the invitations have been sent and accepted. My honored guests are already packing their coffers. Soon our gatherings begin. I can hardly wait. Our work should be a great tribute to Hermes, so here they are. Mir Lazar of Lazonich, Bishop Alain of Lizago, Bishop Zaraxred of Beverly, a Saxon and a dwarf. Oh boy. So you got this guy who's one eye. Another is fine. There's Sheikh Ways, who has sympathy for both Judaism and Christendom. And Duchess Tamari Diego. Yet again, I must thank you for your generous invitation. A gathering of the great minds. Such a fine idea. However, one small suggestion. I'd be delighted if you invited neophyte Saraxonite. His indisputable brilliance will be a fine addition to our gathering. What's wrong with him? Are you saying that? Okay. If you insist, brother, he may come along. I mean, he's a dwarf. He's got a great mind. Size doesn't matter when it comes to great intellect. Finally, my guests are here. After a pleasant dinner, we retired to my study. During the coming weeks, my guests and I have agreed to work on a common project. Our joint ingenuity shall bring about a brilliant new invention. The time has come for me to reveal the direction of our enterprise. Knowing that I'm a person of a martial skill, nothing is deadlier than a sharp mind. Let us invent a machine of war. Suggest a project with a warfare focus. As I look around the table, everyone nods in agreement. Fine suggestion, dear sister, Adept Tamari exclaims, a wide smile on her sickly face. Tomorrow we shall begin to work on the project first thing after sunrise. Glad we are of one mind, honored colleagues. Get to work! As I enter the laboratory one morning, I'm met by agitated voices. Adept Tamari and Adept Elaine are gesturing wildly over the set of sketches. They're disagreeing on the direction project. Tamari argues for a riskier and potentially more rewarding route, while he wants to play it safe. I go with the riskier, more innovative option. You know, we take a lot of risks. Remember the Battle of Malta? The riskiest thing I've ever done. Well, we must explore our limits. I'm trying to focus on my working, but it's becoming increasingly difficult. Tamari and I never agree on anything. If one says one thing, the other must immediately disagree. I cannot help but wonder if they are both possessed. Oh man, no. The guy must leave. This cannot continue. Your presence is no longer desired, Elaine. Tired of your sass. We're making such good progress, but now all is lost. We can never be sure who set the explosion. Does it even matter? Even if we knew, the disaster could never be undone. This is a dark day. Oh my goodness! I become maimed and severely injured. Mayor Lazar is dead. The Bishop of Beverly is maimed and severely injured. I'm gonna die. This is a dark day. And it is a dark day for Bosnia. Well, Prince, you're about to be the Emperor. And you don't even know it. You even know what being an Emperor means, boy? Excruciating pain is shooting through the whole leg, originating from the stump where my leg used to be. Now I'm one-legged. Not good. Yep, I'm dead. And thank you, neophyte Yelena. I don't think I have time for a magnum opus, but I could try to do some scrying one last time. I want to know what will happen to me as Empress. Are they the lines? They're just lines, or are they? Yes, I see a forest. A vast forest. Marvelous, this is clearly a good omen. Reassuring. Here, have some gold. About to be dead anyway. Let me go. I don't even know if I have time for it, but we could try. And Yelena is no longer an apprentice. Best of luck. Take a great deal of time and effort. I'm gonna be dead anyways before I even finish it. Yeah, I was originally gonna close that episode, but just wait till my impending death. If not, then it's not. If I recover from my severe injuries. Oh my goodness, I'm still alive. Well then. Maybe I should be zealous again. Maybe there is a god. Okay, focus on my efforts on writing on astrology. I'm ready to wrap it up. All the way. Okay, made an ample headway in recording my knowledge on the subject of stars and planets, but it's still too vast to touch upon all that makes up for astrology. It would be necessary to narrow the focus of my efforts even further and write on only one of astrology's aspects. I'll focus on the stars. You know we went stargazing. The stars hold extensive knowledge, and proper reading them will bring one closer to God. Huh. Often found near the sparring grounds, Princess Elizabeth is proving surprisingly apt with a spear. Of course, the wooden thing is merely a toy, but the face of my commanders during their practice with her hints of surprising talent in the girl. The stars favor her. For a while, it felt like nothing could extinguish the renewed sense of joy and the purpose I gained after drinking the potion. It seems I was mistaken. Life and duty wears one down, and I'm no exception. There's nothing more, no great secret uncovered. Just toil and anguish, every day until my last. It was too good to be true. Now I'm apathetic, and I'm depressed again. Sounds about right. Alright, I was able to live long enough for this. After a year of sweat and toil, I managed to produce a grand work on stellar astrology. This tome shall stand the test of ages. Ensure my knowledge and name shall conquer time itself. It will serve my success as well, and perhaps one day they'll be able to add their knowledge to mine. God's truth is in the stars. Alright, slow down. Let's read one last thing and then we'll stop finally. This magnum opus of excellent quality contains many secrets of stellar astrology. It has been encrypted with an elaborate cipher, allowing only the brightest to decipher it. We did a lot of things this episode. Finishing the war, Hermetic work, all that. But now Bosnia is about to be ruled by a child, knowing that I do not have long to live. So, we'll see you next time. Until then, so long for now.